So hey you guys, this is Glamazon Tay. I'm back with y'all. I think I was eating something and it really got me acting crazy. So hey you guys, this is Glamazon Tay. I'm back with another video. Today's video is going to be a makeup tutorial. I definitely got new camera equipment. I got a new camera, a new mic, and I've been fooling around with different settings. So you guys let me know if you like it or what you think about it, if you see any difference, because I got everything new. But yeah, so that's pretty much what's going on with that. So yeah, but also in the month of February, a lot of things have been happening for me, but I have not been filming it or nothing like that. But I want to go ahead and do like a makeup tutorial and have like a talk through with you guys, because y'all know talking to y'all is like one of my favorite things. One thing I do want to start is I just want to go ahead and do my eyebrows real quick though. So I have to do them off camera. I don't know why, but I just have to do my eyebrows off camera. You guys know how I am with my eyebrows and stuff, so you know what I'm saying. Before I get into my makeup, I started using this different primer, just because my face was getting really dry with the old primer I was using. You guys know I was using NARS for forever, but now I actually end up having this one. This is the Too Faced Plump and Prime primer. I like this one a lot just because it's very moisturizing. It is quite bigger than all the other primers, and it's a lot more hydrating on my face. So I do like 2 or 3 pumps. I am not stingy with priming my face at all, so I'm gonna do that, and then I'm actually gonna go ahead and get into do my makeup. Oh well, y'all got a lot to talk about with me because I got a lot to talk about with y'all, so you feel me? Let's get into it. And like I said, this is my first time using this mic, so I hope it does me well. I don't really use mics, but I want to get into doing better quality and doing better things for you guys, because I feel like y'all deserve that. So your girl is gonna come through with it every time. Okay, you guys, so I'm pretty much back now, and I put my brows on, but I'm just gonna blend them out. But I figure I got a lot to talk about, so why not blend them out on camera? So the last time you guys seen me pretty much was around Valentine's, and since then so much has happened and occurred. I have actually went to Paris. I've actually did my event, Pain the Champagne, that I was telling you guys about, that I was doing with Lily, yours truly. And also I have a new fashion line that's coming out. I rebranded the whole entire thing of Glamazon Tay Apparel Studio. It is no longer going by that name at all, and yeah. So all those things had transpired. I had a lot of things that I wanted to film in Paris that was going to contribute to you guys knowing what's going on. But it was just so much drama surrounding me and the videographer. I flew this videographer out there, and he ended up like dubbing me, like literally not doing none of the work he was supposed to film for me. Couldn't find him. Literally the nigga got like a free trip in Paris, if we gonna be honest. So at that point I said, you know what, moving forward nobody's ever gonna play with me like that, and I ain't never gonna have those type of issues, so that will be non-existent. I might drop a story time about that, but I feel like the space that I'm in now of trying to rebuild myself, and not even myself socially, I'm talking about rebuild myself like mentally, from being traumatized from that situation and the stress from it. I don't even really want to get that in detail with it, but if you guys want a more elaborate you know, ideal of what happened with that situation, I did talk about it on my Paris vlog, so that'll be like the best place to go. But as of right now, I'm just trying to move forward in a more positive note and not even really deal with none of that, because and I tell you, I had so much planned. That shit was, it kind of low-key irritates me even when I think about it now, but everything happens for a reason, so it is what it is. Y'all see me, my brows is crooked. That's why, because I'm talking. I don't know what it is, but when I get to talking, girl, these brows don't be looking the same. They just don't. I gotta stop talking. And I don't know if you guys could tell, but when you first originally see me, my brows had a little bit of blonde in them. So something I have been doing for a little while is when I want my brows to be way lighter, I have naturally dark colored, dark brown hair. So if I want my brows to be lighter, like a good light brown, then I will dye them blonde. And when I put the coloring over them from the pencil, it takes really good and turns my brows into a light shade of brown. So that was something I've been doing. An actual brow color pencil I'm using is MAC Tapered Eyebrow Styler Crayon. But I say, excuse my nails because they are not as up to par as they should be and could be. But You guys know how that be. I gotta do me a self-care day because I deserve it, child. I've been on the go. I literally just been working, and I don't know why I didn't really show. I feel like I be thinking I gotta present myself so much more elaborate over here. That's why I don't throw up as many videos as I do on my vlog channel. But like I said, if you stay up to date on both, that'll be the best bet. But I am posting more frequently over there on that page. The foundation that I'm actually going to be using is the Givenchy foundation. This one, I used to use it in the Radiance Glow one, I believe, but I don't use that one anymore. This is like my favorite. So I started using the Prism Libre in the color, I don't even know what color this is. I don't know what freaking color this is. I don't know what color it is, but it's been working really good for me. It does come off a little bit red, but once I actually apply it and get it like all over my face, it does look pretty good. Because I do a lot of heavy highlighting. So I noticed with me doing heavy highlighting, I have to do something that's going to balance everything out. I know y'all probably couldn't hear shit I was saying. Pretty much, like I said, I had to deal with that situation, but nonetheless, y'all know me, I'm a hustler. When stuff be happening, I don't let it get me down too much, and honestly. But let me talk to y'all. So the last time I kind of did like a little talk with y'all, and it was real intimate and communication and stuff like that. I was talking about, like, you know, me being newly single. Clearly, I'm not newly single anymore. But damn, my little hair wrap is coming off. But clearly, you guys know I'm not newly single anymore. When I tell y'all, I've been out in these streets, child, and I've been living my life. I have never, let's talk about it because, child, I really want to get into it. So I know I had let me get this shit out my way because I really don't want this in my way. So basically what I was saying is, y'all know that I was saying that I wasn't on no activities, but girl, I've been doing it and I've been doing it well. I've been getting out, and I'm gonna be honest, I feel like this is the most empowered I felt in a long time. So that was the foundation. Y'all see how it gave me like a nice even spread. I really like this foundation, to be honest. It looks really good. So next, with me, I do like to make sure though that I'm gonna get all these areas because it is supposed to be so light. So I'm just gonna make sure I blend it down. I'm next gonna use my Tarte Shape Tape concealer. I love this because it has like a full coverage look on it, so don't use my nails. And then also I have it in the color 425 Sand. I am not stingy with this at all, so I will really trim it up all over my face. Do you hear me, baby? Period. I'm just gonna put this here. But I was saying that I've been feeling really good and I've been feeling the most empowered because, number one, everybody that I have been communicating with is so different. They all bring something to the table, and they also it helps me to know and differentiate what I like and what I don't like about a person. You know how you're talking to somebody and you get so comfortable with talking to them, like if they do something to make you mad or upset, or if they have things going on that you're not really a big fan of, you'll decide to still continue to communicate with them and stay with them. Oh no, I'm not doing it no more. I feel like if I'm talking to you and you do something that I don't like, and mind you, it is within range. I'm not just out here like, oh, you snooze, you lose. Like, I'm not doing that. But I also am in a space where if like if we're not aligning, I'm not going to force it. And with me not forcing it, it's allowing me to make a lot of space and a lot of clearing so that I can make room for new energies. So for example, back in the day, if I was talking to somebody and I liked them and they liked me and I wasn't talking to nobody else and I was focusing all my attention on them, it would be like if they did stuff that I really wasn't fucking with, I would give them a pass. Like the pass that they would have would be so easy. It would be like they would get a pass because it's like I'm not talking to nobody else. Nobody else is entertaining me. I'm not entertaining nobody else. So at that point, like, I might as well work it out. I'm not just going to sit here and stay for something. And like I said, it has to make sense. I'm not going to just be like, oh my God, you sneezed wrong, bitch, you got to go. I mean, low-key, sometimes I do be like, I ain't going to cap. But I be like, oh my God, like, if you're not doing what I need you to do and you're not showing up the way I want you to show up, give or take, it might be okay for you to talk to other people and not show up that way, but I'm telling you right here, to occupy this space, you have to show up in a certain way. You have to bring the things that I like to the table. So with me, if you're doing certain things that I just don't like, and I tell you what I like, and then you make it like it's a task for you to do it, or you don't want to do it, that's perfectly fine. Just know that you won't hold any more space over here, because it's a billion, cajillion, a bunch of people in this world, too many for me to be sitting around here trying to make somebody turn into somebody, make me turn people into somebody that they're not. Like, if you're not that person, you're just not that person. Now, it's one thing if a motherfucker saying, oh, like, I would like it if you cook more or something like that. It's like, okay, yeah, I can cook more. Like, that's not no problem. But if I'm out here asking you to do something that you act like is life-changing and you can't do it, and that's just not what you want, I'm gonna respect it. I feel like the old me would feel offended, be like, oh my God, like, I like you, you like me, why are you not trying to change for me? I don't feel like that no more, because if you're not, like, I don't want you to really necessarily change for me. I want you to do things. If you're happy doing things, it's weird. It's like, I know what I want, and I'm very clear on what type of person I want in my life. But at the same time, if it aligns with who your character already is, it works. I don't want you out here falsifying to be somebody else, because if you are, then at that point, you're ultimately never going to be satisfied, because you're just doing stuff because I want you to do it. And then we're eventually going to run into a problem. So for my contour, I am going to be using two different colors. Two different products. For my nose contour, this is more of like a warmer undertone. It's very rich in color. It gives me like chocolate type vibes, but just like a honey brown. So this is the color Very Deep. This is a concealer by Too Faced. They don't do this concealer anymore. So I ended up, but I still have like a little essence of the rest of it, so I still use those, but I need to find me actually a new one. And then I started using this concealer, which is extremely dirty, because you guys know I like to keep my products. So it's a new product for me. Like I said, last time I did a makeup tutorial for y'all for real was a long time ago. This is by Mario Concealer in the color Dark, and it comes with like a little brush applicator on one side of it, as you guys can see. Comes with a concealer stick. You guys see it's kind of like a rich brown. It's not as warm as this other brown. You guys can see it's just like a true to brown, but I actually like using it. So that's what we're going to use today. And with me and my nose contour, a lot of you guys have been noticing that my nose has been looking more pinched, and that is why, because of the placement of how I've done it before now. So you guys see, now I'm just going here to create a shadow effect. I'm pulling it here to make my nose really, really like narrow, and then I stop it right there. And then I do put some underneath here. So what I'm going to do is keep it here, put it here, and do it here. I've noticed with my nose, like, it is a little, I don't know what I would say. I'm not gonna say wide, but it is a little bigger. But I just feel like when I do this, it gives that new button essence, because when I would go all the way down, it was creating a line, making my nose just seem longer and pointy. I don't want that. I want it to seem more like buttony. So with that being said, I just make sure I put a lot of shadow underneath here, and I just keep it like that. Sometimes I even use this one to go underneath it as well. So, because ultimately what it's doing is creating a shadow. And then sometimes I put a little here, a little here. I don't really prefer to have this as my entire nose contour, because I feel like it makes it look a little too dark. But for right now, we're gonna do it. So with me, I like to do my nose contour last, because I wanted to sit on it a little bit more for when I blend it out. But what I was saying is, it's, oh my God, like, I feel like with me, I feel like I'm in my inner woman, because I just am very clear on what I want and who I want and what type of person I want. Like, I know, like, you gotta make a certain amount of money, you gotta have a certain type of job, you gotta be able to have a certain type of essence. So it's like, even if I am communicating with you, it's like I'm not playing around with myself no more. Like, and if I am talking to you and you're not doing that, it's like, I'm not gonna say I'm playing around with you, but it's just like, I'm gonna see what you're gonna do with it. And at that point, it is what it is. Because sometimes people need a little reminder, but it's okay. But I just know with me, I expect nothing but the best, and I'm only gonna accept the best for myself, because I have so many times sat around and opened my dating pool for people that didn't deserve to swim, because I had codependency issues, and I just wanted somebody in there to fill a void, or I was just worried about finding my next lick, or worried about who was the next person that was gonna rock my boat. And I feel like, child, the way I'm feeling, y'all might see all my hoes, and I hate to say hoes like that, because they ain't hoes, they are women. But I'm just saying, the way I'm feeling, y'all might see, I might start posting them. I'm gonna be on a trip with this one, hugged up with this one, kissing this one. I just feel like I'm in my period right now. And now I'm gonna take my contour color, and I'm just gonna go over my contour and just do this. Like, have all this looking fire as hell. But that's what I said. With me, I'm living this life carefree, young, and not giving a fuck. Okay? I just am, and I'm being honest. Everybody know about everybody. Everybody don't have no problems. Like, I just have to live my best life. What did my friend say? My friend told me, she was like, bitch, you only as young as you is today. And that's true. When she said that to me, it really sat with my heart, because I'm like, you right. I am only as young as I am today. And if I'm not going to take advantage of me being this young as I am today, then I'm playing with myself. And I don't want to do that. That is exactly what I don't want to do. Nose contour on fleek. But yeah, I don't want to play with myself no more. I know what I deserve, and I'm not settling for less. Like, hell no. I don't want it. I'm not settling for less. Like, and then it's crazy, because sometimes when you do end up settling for less and doing stuff with people and changing your morals, and when I say settling for less, I'm not necessarily talking about somebody's financial status. I'm talking about when a person, what they bring to the table, or what they want to do and what they don't want to do for you. Like, if you don't feel like you want to wake up and think about my love language, which is words of affirmation and gifts, if you don't want to do that for me, then I'm going to find somebody else that will. Like, you know what I'm saying? So that when I say settling for less, is if I'm getting with somebody that doesn't want to do that, then that's me selling for less, because it's a billion cajillion people out here that would want to love to give me words of affirmation without me even having to ask. You get what I'm saying? So that's why I said, baby, I ain't settling. Like, a motherfucker, and I'm gonna be honest with y'all. If a motherfucker take me out the game, they gotta be some pressure. They gotta be Pusha P, because I'm telling you, I'm not just gonna be out here willy-nilly trying to be like, associate myself with you. Y'all might see me in pictures, y'all might see me in videos, y'all might see me in this, that, and this, that, but baby, you gotta apply some pressure if you're gonna take me out the market, because one thing about it, this young woman knows her worth. And some of y'all niggas, and when I say niggas, I'm talking about, you know, for me, it's studs. You gotta do better, baby. You gotta do better. And it's crazy, because the way that I speak about myself highly and the things I know about myself now, I know other people feel that, because I was in a club. Don't get me wrong. I was in a club, and somebody came up to me, and I don't want to put out there what her little job is and stuff, because she had a good job. But she came up to me, and she was literally like, I know you like money, and the type of nigga I am, I ain't gonna play with you. I'm gonna take care of you. I know what type of girl you is, and I'm ready for all that. You like trips, you like gifts, you like this. And I'm like, let me see. So I get on her little Instagram. I'm like, oh, she can finance me, because I can tell by her job. But just because people got a good job don't also mean you're gonna get the money either, because, you know, some niggas out here be stingy. I don't even know stingy nigga. We need to be cheap with the right things and splurge on the right things too, because y'all know me, I'm cheap. But one thing about me, with me being cheap, I'ma splurge my money on stuff that is supposed to be splurged on. You know what I'm saying? I'm not so cheap to the point where you out here thinking I'm homeless, you know? So, baby, okay, let's get it together. Child, but that was a whole nother thing. And then I feel like, I'm gonna be honest right now, I don't really have the time to take anybody too serious, because I'm working on I'm building a bitch, which is me. And basically, I am a powerhouse. Don't get me wrong. I have so many great things that I have my hands into and that I do on a daily basis and stuff like that. I am. But right now, I have a clear eye view on the type of woman I want to be and the type of person that I want to, like I always say, show up in the world. I'm very clear on who I want to be now. I think before I wasn't that clear. I just had an idea, but now I'm clear as hell. And with me being clear, it's like I'm having to find out that, what color am I going to use? So I got these new palettes. I guess I should use them because it's like, bitch, we sick of you using the same old palettes that you always use. Is that how y'all feel? Because I really got new palettes, but I don't know if they're exhibiting the colors that I would like to be exhibited to you guys. But I'm just over here trying to, like I said, create this woman that I want to be or walk into her. And it takes a lot of time, and it also takes a lot of discipline, and you have to not give nonsense your energy, because with me, I'm a person that feeds off energy. So if I'm not having a good day, it kind of throws me off a little bit, and it's not even intentional, because a lot of times I do try to bounce back. But with me, I just noticed that I rather myself not even get there where I have to be bounced back, because if I am, then I have to waste more time trying to bounce myself back. It's one thing if I'm thrown off because some production issues, or I'm thrown off because I have too many I have to deal with like financial stuff or lawyer stuff. That's one thing, because that's out of my control. I'm just dealing with those issues as they arise. But you gonna tell me that I'm gonna have issues because of somebody occupying my space? That I put in my life? Because you understand that you're in charge of your life. Like, you're in control of everything. So you're gonna tell me that I'm gonna have issues because of somebody that I brought here? Okay, so I'm gonna remove you. Like, you can go. So at that point, that's why I say I don't really have time for that, because right now I'm just trying to build me as myself, and I'm trying to build me and ascend spiritually, mentally, physically. Like, I'm trying to get my body done. Y'all know Sweet Miami is coming up, and y'all know I be there shaking, twerking, doing what I'm supposed to do. Okay, y'all know I be at the gay scenes, and I'm proud of myself, because oh my god, that brings me to another thing. At one point I was known, and don't get me wrong, I'm known on social media wise. Like, I'm always searching to be bigger though. But I'm known. But a problem I was having was that I feel like people didn't know I was gay. Like, and as crazy as that sounds, it really did feel like that. Like, it felt like people didn't know I was gay. I felt like I was having a whole little thing where it was just like, I want to be shown up. I want people to see me as like a gay black woman. I mean, let me rephrase that. I don't want them to see me and like that's all they know of me, but I want them to be I want to be recognized in the gay community. And I feel like for a long time I wasn't recognized. And it's people that was recognized, and I'm not gonna mention their name, but it was like, y'all are like the poster girl gay. I want to be that bitch. Like, I want to be a city girl that's giving gay. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, when you think about the gay community, who is somebody you think about that's like a city girl, or somebody that's like a bad bitch, or somebody that is like just fine as fuck like me? Like, most people would be like cookie cutter, like don't cuss in the suits, don't cuss. They just be so, I don't even move my mic, but don't cuss, just be so like, I don't know how to explain it, but they just was not like relatable, because they always want to seem perfect. Then you got the other people over there that's like starting families, and then they got their vibe. And then you got the studs, but the studs ain't never like a roughneck type stud. Y'all know the type of studs I like. Y'all done see my exes. So like, they was never giving those type of studs. So even with the females, it was like the mulatto mixed type female that was giving like pretty looking, but just like hi, like cute, like just, you know, you was gay but not gay enough. I feel like with me, you know, I'm gay, put that ass on me, I'm gay, I'm gonna shake this, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was a different type of vibe. So even when I seen the Sweet Heat flyer, it was right here, and this is not promo either, but I had seen it, I seen myself twerking, I'm like, look at me in the back, in my element, living my motherfucking life, damn near by myself. I think my friends was all in the water. And I just feel like, you know, I want to see more of that. Like, I feel like when I think about bad bitches that's gay, it's only probably like 3 or 4 that I know. Like, I'm not saying girls that's just pretty. I'm talking about bad bitches. Because you know it's a difference in somebody that's like, you just pretty, but a bad bitch. And my ideal of how, let me first phrase, a bad bitch, how they look. That bad bitch look. I'm talking about you dressing fine as fuck, you look good as fuck. It's like no filter. You know, it's just that certain S to it, if I'm trying to say it. And I didn't see too many people like that. And I know I'm that bitch. But girl, I'm getting my flowers now. And I'm like, it's about motherfucking time. Like, I've been getting booked lately. I've been having shows. I just been out here. So I'm like, ooh, like, girl, it's about motherfucking time. Because when I tell you, child, I was like, they got one more time to play with me and I'm going to go straight. It's like, let me stop. I didn't say that, but I really was just looking like, why? Is this something I'm doing? Do people not know? Am I not doing enough? But I think what I'm happening now and realizing is I'm just throwing my gay in people's face. Like, I'm just being me. And I was being me before, but it was like a diluted me. Now I'm being me. You know what I mean? And I think it's coming with this new self-love thing of me loving myself so much that I just want to share myself with everybody else. I'm like, y'all need to know who this bitch is. Talk about me. Y'all need to know who she is. Because if you want great energy, you want great vibes in your life, you got to know who she is. Just you knowing who I am is going to make you feel that much better in your life. Like, you knowing a human being exists this powerful and this perfect. But that's how I got to feed myself. I got to feed it to myself. Because if I ain't going to feed it to myself, nobody will. But I think me just being in my energy has changed a lot of things. You know, so definitely expect to see me. Girl, I'm about to be on TV. I'm going to be on TV. I'm going to be speaking to this. I'm going to be in TV. I'm going to be in movies. I'm going to be at every hosting books and busy. I'm going to be out here. Okay. I'm going to be making big bags. I'm going to be that representation. I'm going to be giving it all. So I'm very excited. I'm very excited. So I decided to do like a little purple shadow today. This is just a basic purple. This is the Urban Decay Born This Way palette. I'm using a little purple right there. What is it called? Guilt Trip. This is the color Guilt Trip. So that's the color I'm going to be using today. And then I'm going to go back in with another color because I actually want to darken it up. And then also, I know a lot of you guys been talking about my channel. Y'all was like, I miss. Yeah, I'm just jumping around. But a lot of you guys were saying, I miss when you used to do your wholesale and your fashion videos and all that kind of stuff. Don't worry. I'm going to be doing all that because one thing about me, I'm going to get the girls what they came here for. Okay, so I'm trying to do a little purple. Because like I said, I wanted to lighten this look up. It was never supposed to be that dark. Y'all know a big thing. Shit, let me go ahead in here. This is my first time using a mic, so I feel like I have to watch when I'm like, because I feel like that it be fucking with the sound, so y'all really can't hear like that. So sorry. Hey, Callie. Hey, Pumpkin. Y'all, Callie visiting because Brittany and her girlfriend is on some type of trip. So I'm dog sitting. But this is the Lily Lashes eye pencil. The liquid liner one. I like this one because it is waterproof. So, and it has eyelash glue in it. I noticed that with me wearing eyelash glue liners, it helps to keep my my eyes from watering so much. So let me go ahead and put this mascara on. And y'all know before when I was gonna start selling lashes, I ended up having so many of these because I wanted to decide what styles of lashes I wanted to sell. But y'all know I'm a Libra, so I'm so freaking indecisive that I ended up not even selling lashes because I didn't know which ones to actually put on my site, which is really crazy. But I want something like long and wispy today. What do I want to give? I think I want to give these ones. And when I tell you I have so many of these, it don't make no sense how many pairs of these I have. So I'm going to go here with these ones. Okay, you guys, so this is the final look. Let me go here. did up, made up in such a while. So this was actually like a cute little look for me to do real quick. But I hope you guys appreciated it, really enjoyed it and stuff. I will get back to doing my get ready with me, of course. But this is the final look. Giving Barbie, very pretty, very cutesy, you know what I'm saying? So I will definitely see you guys in my next video. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. And definitely comment below some topics we was talking about because bitch, we was getting into it. Okay? So, yeah.